Gautama Buddha did not explicitly leave Hinduism as a rebellion, but rather he sought a new spiritual path that addressed his profound questions about suffering and liberation. Here's why. A. Dissatisfaction with ritualism and the caste system. During Buddha's time, around 4th century BCE, Brahmanical Hinduism, now called Vedic religion, was dominated by complex rituals, priestly authority, and caste-based discrimination. Buddha questioned, why should spiritual progress depend on caste and birth rather than personal effort? Why were expensive sacrifices necessary to attain liberation? Though search for a direct path to enlightenment. Buddha, born as Prince Siddhartha Gautama, lived a luxurious life but was deeply troubled by suffering, old age, sickness, and death. He sought answers beyond the Vedas and the Upanishads, studying under different teachers but ultimately realizing that neither extreme asceticism nor ritualistic practices led to true liberation. Focus on personal experience over scriptures. Unlike the Vedic tradition, which emphasized scriptures and priestly guidance, Buddha taught self-experience and inner realization, vipassana meditation, as the true path, the Four Noble Truths, and the Eightfold Path, as practical ways to end suffering. Rejecting the idea of an eternal soul, Atman. While Hindu philosophy, especially Vedanta, teaches that the self, Atman, is eternal and merges with Brahman, Buddha introduced anatta, no self, the idea that there is no permanent soul, but rather a continuous process of change. Opposition to animal sacrifices and blind faith. Buddha opposed violent rituals and unnecessary sacrifices that were common in Vedic traditions. He also rejected blind faith, emphasizing reason, morality, and compassion over religious authority. Conclusion: a reform, not a rejection. Rather than leaving Hinduism, Buddha reformed spiritual thought, emphasizing rationality, compassion, and practical enlightenment over rituals and caste distinctions. His teachings evolved into Buddhism, which spread widely across India and beyond. Today, many aspects of his philosophy still influence Hinduism, especially in schools like Advaita Vedanta and Bhakti movements.